Gucci splattered all on the knickknacks. 50 racks, I'm about to break her off like a Kit Kat. And her purse got F's like the wheels on the back. I just fucked off $1 million, but I still gotta say, shorty know that I'm the realest. She know I be speaking facts. She know that I'm the same nigga that was pushing cat. She know I got the game, but I'm never gon' give it back. Every time that we fuck, I gotta run it back. Late at night, kiss me in the morning or late at night.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mardesha, aka School Psych Babe Dash. Today I'm coming to you guys with a video on how to be a baddie on a budget. I will also be giving you guys kind of a 2-in-1 because today I'm also going to be showing you guys how to do a quick install. If you're looking for something that's kind of a protective style because you're a natural girl like me, so you're looking for something that's kind of versatile that you can wear out to like a girl's night out, or something that you can also wear to work that's cute and quick and super simple, I'm going to be showing you guys just how to get that look today. Before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get updates on when I drop my new videos, because pretty soon I'm going to be doing a travel vlog for you guys. Yes, a travel vlog, and many more things to come. So let's get started. So first things first, I want to say that to get good quality hair, it does not have to be expensive. I'm going to say that again. To get good quality hair, it does not have to be expensive. You just have to be willing to look at the reviews, do your research, and, outweigh your pros and cons. So a good website that I like to use when searching for hair is AliExpress. I know a lot of people don't like to use AliExpress because they say they have gotten burned in the past, or maybe their shipping took too long, or different things like that. But I'm trying to tell you, if you want to be a baddie on a budget, AliExpress is your best friend. So what I will say is that if you have never used AliExpress before, the first thing you want to do obviously is download the app, because the app gives you certain discounts that you may not get when you're ordering directly from the website, like using Safari or Internet Explorer or something like that. The app gives you exclusive discounts. So when I'm searching for hair, the first thing you want to do is be specific. So what type of wig are you looking for? Are you looking for a frontal, 13x4, 13x6? Are you looking for a closure, or are you looking for a headband wig? So those are the type of things that you want to think about. And so you want to be specific when you're searching. So for today's purposes, I'm going to be showing you guys how I found the wig that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So what I did was type in headband wig. And then you also want to be specific with the texture. So you want to say, am I looking for deep wave, straight, water wave, loose wave? So you want to know what textures you are looking for specifically, so that you know what the hair is supposed to look like. You don't want to come to AliExpress and you don't really know what you're looking for. When you get to AliExpress, you want to be specific, because there are so many vendors, there are so many different types of hair textures. And before you know it, you'll be saying, okay, I'm looking for a deep wave. But when you get the hair, it may be a loose wave. So you want to make sure you are very well versed on the texture of hair and what kind of style you're looking for. So I'm looking for a headband wig, and I'm going to say deep wave. So that's what I typed into my search box on AliExpress. I'm on the app on my iPad. So what it's going to come up with is a lot of different selections, as you can see. So it's going to come up with a lot of different choices for you to look through. And the number one thing that I always like to say is you want to be looking at hair that has a lot of orders. This specific hair has over 2,000 orders. So this is probably some good hair, because people wouldn't continue to order hair that is not good quality. So you want to look for hair that has a good amount of orders and good star reviews. So the reviewers have left them a total a 4.8 star. So this means that this vendor is pretty good. I wouldn't go to a vendor that is, for instance, if I'm a new AliExpress shopper and I'm looking for some hair that I can wear long term, longer than 2 weeks, I wouldn't go for some hair that says, for instance, let's see here, 30 sold 4.8 stars, because that 4.8 stars could have only come from 3 reviewers. So you have less of a chance of getting good quality hair if only 30 people have bought that hair, and how many people have actually left reviews. So you want to go with something that has a good amount of stars and a good amount of hair that is also sold. So today, what I'm going to be reviewing is some hair from Beaufox Hair. So when I found this hair, it is Water Wave. It's a headband wig, human hair, and it's Brazilian. So it has over 2,000 items that have been sold, or this specific hair that has been sold over 2,000. The overall review is 4.8 stars. So once I get to this page, I'm not necessarily concerned about what the default picture looks like, because sometimes vendors will choose default pictures from people who are famous, who did not get their hair from this particular vendor. They will use Instagram girls as their default picture, and it has nothing to do with this actual vendor, and the person did not get their hair from this vendor, but maybe it looks similar to this hair. So I wouldn't be like so caught up on the default picture. I mean, that's just something to hold a place. Where the good information comes in at is in those comments and in the reviews. So I'm going to go jump straight to the reviews, and what I'm looking at is, what does this hair look like once it arrives to the person? How does it look? And this is where you find this at in the reviews section. It's physical pictures of people who have bought this hair and what it looks like once they installed it. And I will go through and I will read the comments. It will say different things like, okay, for here it says, "I can't believe how beautiful it is. The picture speaks 1,000 words, so I'll let my photo do the talking." So obviously this is some good hair. This girl loves this hair. She said she's gonna let the pictures do the talking, okay? So yeah, you just want to be going through looking at your reviews. I love this wig. Hair is so soft, doesn't detangle, washes easily. Those are the types of things I like to hear. And I want to hear, how fast is this shipping? So those are important things to go after when you're getting hair on AliExpress. You want to make sure you are going through the reviews and you look to see what the hair is going to actually look like when you get it as a consumer. So let's say I chose a different type of hair. I would basically go through the same process. This hair only has 537 items sold, but it still has a 4.7 star review. So I may go and look here to see, you know, what's going on. And you can see that people have their actual pictures up and they have left good reviews, so you know what the hair is going to look like. But those are just some tricks and tidbits that I normally use when I'm looking for good quality, low cost hair. Now, normally the shipping is between 5 to 7 days, no longer than 7 days. I actually got this hair once they shipped it in about 2 days. I did order during their holiday, so I had to wait until the holiday was over. But once the holiday was over, I got my package in 2 to 3 days. So this shipping was relatively quick. So another thing that I will say, for instance, you may not always be looking for a good quality hair that is going to last you a long time. You may be looking for some hair that you could wear for 1 to 2 weeks. So for instance, when I went to my cousin's wedding, I wanted to get a specific hairstyle. I wanted a frontal ponytail. So that was something that was nice, cute for the wedding, but I knew I wasn't going to wear that style for a long period of time. It was just something that I was wearing for a particular event. So at that time, I wasn't looking for some expensive hair that I could rewear over and over and over. I was just looking for something that was at least decent quality. So I went on AliExpress and I got some hair. You can see here my orders. I had a frontal that was 16 inches and a 16, 18, 20 bundles, and the hair was straight. And I've only paid $116, you guys, for this hair. And for 2 weeks, it was awesome quality hair. So it is possible to find good, cheap hair on AliExpress. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, I have to spend $500 and $600 with some of these vendors to get good quality hair. That's just not true. Another good thing that you guys have to remember when it comes to having good quality hair is knowing how to maintain your hair. So if you have good quality hair or decent quality hair, but you don't maintain it, you're not going to get the same effects as some of the people who left reviews and said, I've worn this hair 3 and 4 times, same, you know, different installs, same or different hairstyle. So some things that I like to do when it comes to maintaining my hair is I like to take care of my weave better than I do my real hair sometimes. So some products that I normally use are Pantene. I love all Pantene products, but it does depend on whether you have straight or curly hair. So for my straight hair, I like to use Pantene products. Anything with that says like renewing, deep hydrating, penetration, and all those type things, that's the type of conditioner you want to be using on your hair. So I do like Pantene, and what I tend to do is wash my hair 2 or 3 times in the sink, and then I drench it in conditioner and I leave it overnight. It has to be a deep conditioning hair treatment. I know when you're wearing your hair, you're not wearing it for a day or two, you're wearing it for 3 weeks. So you have to understand that you want to make sure that you're really conditioning and revitalizing your hair and getting it back to what it was. Because I know by 3 weeks you've drugged it, like you've drug it through the mud. Come on, let's be real. So you don't want to condition it for 10 minutes. You want to condition it overnight. Put your hair in that conditioner, tie it up in a plastic bag, and let it sit. Next morning, rinse it out. Your hair will be softer than when you first installed it. Take my word for it. And then when I'm straightening my hair, this is the only thing I like to use, or like the heat protectant in that red bottle. I don't know the name of it, but I like that too. You don't want to be using any heavy oils, coconut oil. You don't want to be using any oil sheen or anything like that on your Brazilian hair or your good quality hair. You want to be using something like this. The Garnier Fructis, that's my go-to when I'm straightening my hair or when it becomes a little dry or frizzy. Just put, I'm telling you, a pea-size amount on your hair, run it through the ends, and this will maintain your hair because you shouldn't be using oil. If you have curly hair, I like to use the Pantene products that are for natural or transitioning hair. So this is another good product to use. I love Pantene products, like I already said. Then it's just washing and conditioning your hair. These are also some other good products that I like to use on my weave as well. So the main thing you want to always remember is that you're maintaining your weave by washing it and deep conditioning it. Also, if you're trying to clean the lace in between installs, because maybe you want to reinstall the hair, you can use a toothbrush with a little bit of Dawn, lay the lace down flat, and you want to just brush out your lace like this, and that'll help you to clean your lace. Toothbrush, Dawn dish detergent, or you can use lace. You can use glue remover. Bonding glue remover also works to remove lace glue. So that's another good thing to use when you're trying to wash and clean your lace in between installs. So just some good tips and tricks before we get started. I just wanted to show you guys how to be a baddie on a budget and how to maintain that hair, honey, because I know how it is to be a college student, to be broke, but you still want to be beautiful. You still want to be fly. You still want to be on the set every Friday, and you're trying to hit all the scenes. So yes, take that, try it. Let me know how it works in the comments. If you guys cannot find good quality hair, leave a comment. I will help you out. You can also inbox me on Instagram at MARD as in dog, AYSHA with an underscore. So if you guys need tips and tricks, if you need vendors that I normally use, I love Icy and a couple other vendors. So just inbox me and I will give you guys some extra tidbits on how to find good quality, affordable hair. So next, what we're going to do is get into this install. Today, I have a headband wig, like I said, from Beaufox Hair on AliExpress. And I will be showing you guys what it looks like. So let's get ready. Alrighty, you guys. So like I said, I got this hair from AliExpress. The vendor is Beaufox. It comes in a beautiful box that has their Instagram, YouTube, website on the back of the box. This hair is, I don't want to say the wrong thing. So this hair is 26 inches and it is a headband wig. Like I said, this is for us natural girls or us girls who are hard working women and cannot get up in the morning and worry about what's going to be done to their head, okay? So also me, I'm taking a break from my frontal wigs, just trying to take care of my natural hair and ease some tension on my edges. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to install this beautiful wig. Like I said, it is 26 inches. I believe it is Water Wave. If I'm not mistaken, I am going to put the description in the box. So if I kind of messed up on the texture, you guys will have all the information in the description box. But I love, 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 love this hair. I love the curl pattern. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. The wig is nice and thick, so like you can't see through the back of it. Like, I absolutely love it. And the actual strap for the headband wig I love, because it's a lot sturdier than a lot of the headband wigs that may only have a Velcro piece that's like a small square like this, and you can't really adjust it, so you have to actually tie it in the back. This is not my first headband wig, but this is the first one that I've seen that has a nice amount of Velcro so that you can tighten the wig like if it's too loose on your head, and that I actually love about this wig. It also has some clips in the inside of the wig. It has 3 up top, and then it has 1 down in the bottom. I normally only use the ones up top. Hardly ever do I use the one in the back because I use the band and sometimes it's too much tension, but we'll see today exactly what I decide to do. But I just love this hair. I love the curl pattern. It's super, super, super soft, and the hair is pretty thick. So let's get into this install. What's up under this? Brace yourself, okay? So I just washed my hair. I braided it while it was wet, so the braids are not the best. So just prepare yourself that these braids are not the best. And so another thing actually that came into this box with this wig is a cap, and it actually came with a headband. It's kind of African print, so I think that was a nice gesture that they included with this hair as well. I also do have my own headbands. Like I said, this is not my first headband wig. I love, 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 love these wigs because they are so versatile, and it allows me to take my wig off at night, oil my scalp, and really do the things that I need to do to make sure I'm promoting strength and growth when it comes to my natural hair. These are some headbands I'm going to be showing you guys today when I style this wig. And then I actually have my own wig cap. It's a little bit lighter of a complexion, which it doesn't really matter because the wig cap won't be showing, but this is just the wig cap that I prefer. You can get this from any beauty supply store for about $1. So let's get into it. So like I said, I did braid my hair down while it was wet, so the braids are not the best, and I separated it a little less than half up top, so that if I do want to do a leave out with the headband wig, that I do have the leave out here, but if I don't, I'll probably just put it in one plait and then just tuck it down in the back. So that's just something that you can do. The braids don't have to be perfect because they'll be up under the wig and they will not be seen, so that's not something that you have to worry about. So for the first style, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to wear it with all of your hair straight back and none of your hair being left out. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is my hair is already braided down. I'm going to put this top part in a plait because right now I don't need it for styling purposes. And the most important part of this hairstyle, I will have to say, is the edges. My edges are a little bit rough right now, so I am going to straighten them out a little bit with this straightening comb. But if you have like the really skinny flat iron, that's also a good tool to use to just go through and like pull out your edges so that you can get them the most flat possible for this hairstyle, that you're able to easily manipulate them. So yeah, I'm just going to be pulling my edges out, going through, straightening them just a little bit for this hairstyle, and then I'm going to go ahead and start my styling. So that's about as straight as I'm going to try to get those without burning myself. So that's pretty much that on that. So I'm using the 24-hour edge tamer extreme hold. And I'm going to be using a little bit of Got To Be glue spray or gel. I haven't decided which yet. Both of those are good methods for holding your hair depending on your texture. I'm more of like a 4C. So mine can be a little bit harder to lay down and keep down. And I'm not the best person for baby hair, so let's just put that out there. But I also don't like a lot of baby hairs because it just makes it harder to maintain the hairstyle. Well, for me. And it's like, I mean, you guys, this is the longest part of the install is the baby hairs. And if you are a whiz at baby hairs, which a lot of people these days are because it's so popular, this will not take you that long. But me, as growing up as a kid, I never had no baby hairs to be gelling down and anything like that. My hair was always pretty much the same length, kind of like what you can see now. Like, I don't have a lot of like edges or baby hairs. I never had my baby hairs gel down or anything like that. So that's just something like I didn't learn to start doing until I became an adult. And seriously, it's probably the hardest thing for me to do. Which is why a lot of times I don't get too many baby hairs on my wigs. You will not see me with, you know, a hairstyle with a lot of baby hairs, because it just makes it harder for me to maintain the style. And that's just the long and short of it. And so now that my edges are laid down, as you can see, I'm going to spray them with some Got2b glue off camera and then tie them down with my headband, and then let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and then come back and take them off and get ready for the install. So you guys, I am back. Like I said, the first install that I'm going to do is going to be with all of my hair tucked away up under the wig. So I'm going to go ahead and use my wig cap and apply it to my head. Go ahead and turn these off. So I I applied my edge wrap to my hair off camera, and it's been sitting for a couple minutes. I did blow dry it a little bit, but normally I would just let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes so that my edges have time to set. So right now I'm going ahead and applying my weave cap to cover my hair. So yeah, that's how it should be on your head. It should not be covering your edges. So I'm just gonna stop mine where my edge scarf kind of stops right now, and that'll be my guider for now. And if I have to adjust it, I will adjust it after I get the wig on my head. So I should have cut this string instead of pulling it off the way that I did. But it's going to be under the hair, so you won't be able to see it anyway. So what I'm going to do first is install the wig from the back. So what you want to do is tuck this under your braids like this. And you can use a hair clamp to kind of tie the hair back. And you want to grab both tabs or both sides of the strap of your wig, and you want to pull it back to the back. And you want to make sure you get it as tight and secure as you need it to be. A lot of people have theirs super tight. Me, once those clamps are in, I know that it's pretty much secure. When I'm going to work, I'm not going to be doing a lot of physical activity, so my wig doesn't need to be that tight. I'm not going to be running and jumping and dancing, whereas if I was going on girls' night out or something like that, well, I know I'm going to be moving around, I might make it a little bit tighter. I am going to put the side clamps or side hairpins in it to just make it a little bit more secure. I'm trying not to secure it on top of my edge band. So I'm going to pull that down a bit, put that clamp in there. There's another one I'm going to put in as well. But the middle one, you want to make sure you don't pull it too far forward, because it's going to bring your wig forward as well. So really the side ones are the only ones that should be up as far. So now my wig is secure on my head. And if you are a person that likes to wear your curly hair in the state in which you get it, then that's something that you could do. You could leave it like this. But me personally, what I like to do is I like to wet my curly hair, put a little detangler or leave-in conditioner on it, just to give it a little bit more of a defined look. And then it's easier to blend with my hair when I comb it out, because I am natural and my hair is very thick and poofy. So I like to make it look as realistic as possible. But you can leave it in its natural state. As you can see, the curls are popping. You cannot see my braids underneath. You can't even see the ponytail that I had sitting up top once his wig is on my head. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my edge band. My hair is probably not all the way dry, but I just want to show you guys kind of what it looks like so you have an idea. So yeah, look at this. Now y'all cannot tell me this is not a flawless look. So first look, if I was going out with, ooh, like you guys did not see that. If I'm going out with my friends, going out to eat, girls' night out, whatever the case may be, and I want something a little bit more flashy, then I will use this headband. Place it directly on top of the black part. I know you're not going to tell me you know this is a wig, because who? Giving very much a baddie on a budget. Very much a baddie on a budget. And I do want to quote you guys on the correct price. I am going to tell you guys how much this wig is once we get to the next style. So this is another headband that you could use on this wig. Say I'm going to work a little bit something more subtle. You could do something like this, like so, like that. So yeah, look at that. Another look served. Okay. Or another quick style that you could do. Actually, I'm gonna do two. No. And this scarf I got from my local beauty supply store. The headband with the charms on it, I also got from my beauty supply store. The other headband I got from, I think the International Discount Mall or something like that. So yeah, it's another cute little idea that you could use. I'm not gonna tie it tight because I don't plan on wearing it out, but yeah, you could do something like this. Look served. So yeah, that's a look. What I'm gonna do off camera is wet the hair because I don't have my spray bottle. I'm gonna wet the hair and show you what it looks like brushed out. Two things you want to remember is to always brush the hair from the end all the way up to the root. You don't want to start in the middle, and you want to make sure that the hair is damp before you start brushing it. So you want to use some good leave-in conditioner, or you can put some conditioner, regular conditioner bottle with some water, and spray it on the hair. But you do want to make sure it's wet if you want to brush it out before you start brushing it. Even if you don't plan to wear it in that wet look, it just makes it easier to get through the hair so it's not ending up tangled and matted. Like I said, the good thing, or the easiest way to maintain quality hair, is by how well you take care of it. So even if it's 8A hair versus 11A hair, it's all in how you maintain your hair and how you care for your hair that determines how long it's going to last you. So yeah, I'm gonna come back, you guys, with a second look. All right, you guys, so I have removed the wig, I've taken off my weave cap, and now I'm going to show you guys a second hairstyle that you can do with the headband wig. So you'll take your wig cap off, like I said, and the hair that you had in your nice little braid, you want to now put up into a ponytail. I'm just going to be using some rubber bands today to secure my hair. Right now, I'm just securing the ponytail in the center of my head. Or trying to, anyway. So this ponytail, I didn't do very tight. You may want to make yours a little bit tighter than this, but for the purposes of today, I'm not going to do it that tight. And you may have to touch up your edges if you're going like from one style to another in the same day. But typically, this wouldn't be something that you would have to redo. So I have misplaced my edge brush. That's okay. Alrighty. So I have my hair up in a ponytail. You may want to do yours a little bit more tighter, like I said, so your ponytail can be a lot flatter than what mine is. But yeah, it is what it is for now. So I did wet this hair off camera, and I applied just a little bit of conditioner and I brushed it out. I'm going to show you guys in a minute what it looks like so you can see how the texture changed a little bit. So kind of the same process. I'm going to go ahead and install the wig from the back first. Insert my clips. Bring the band around. And get it as secure as you feel comfortable with. And then you're going to pull it to the front. Make sure your hair isn't locked up under the front of the wig. And you're going to apply those same clips like you did the first time. You're going to apply it as close as you can to your ponytail in the front. I'm just going through and making sure that the actual headband part is pulled forward as far as it can go, as close as the ponytail as possible, and that my wig feels secured. And you can go through and add some additional pins if it does not feel secure to you. But to me, it feels pretty snug, pretty secure. I'm just going to pull my headband up a little bit more on this side. So yeah, and that's that. So the wig is now on. You have your ponytail up front, which like I said, yours probably should be a lot tighter than this. But for the purposes of this video, I did not make mine that tight. Trying to tighten it a little bit. And then what you're gonna do next is take a little bit of hair from the wig. Obviously not all in the same spot. You want to just kind of like go around the perimeter of where your ponytail is sitting and take a little bit of hair. And you're gonna form another ponytail. So I have my hair in front, the weave from the wig behind it, and I'm gonna make another ponytail. And at this point, you can use an actual ponytail holder. I just don't have one right now with me to secure your ponytail, because this is a lot of rubber bands, and you know, rubber bands can cause breakage. So at this point, I would suggest using a ponytail holder to secure your hair. Alrighty, so now you see everything is up in a ponytail. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys, this is the easiest method so that you don't have to try to blend your real hair. But if your hair perfectly matches the texture of the weave, this is a step that you may not have to do. You could probably just skip this step, or if you would like to wand curl your hair, you could do that. And that could help you to match the texture of the weave a little bit more. But I personally like this method. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of heat to my real hair. This is not the weave. This is my real hair, and I'm not going to get it perfectly straight, but just pull it out a little bit, because like I said, I did just wash it, so it is a little bit frizzy from the humidity. And again, your hair does not have to get bone straight for this. Just enough to where you can manipulate the style a little bit. All right, so weave, real hair. All right. And what you're gonna do is wrap your real hair around the weave. And you can use a hairpin to secure it if you need to. And you can also put more hair into the ponytail. I don't know why I grabbed this small amount. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. So yeah, I didn't grab enough hair, so it's not giving what it's supposed to. So I'm gonna go back and get a little bit more hair, because my real hair is kind of overpowering the weave. With taking hair from the ponytail, from the back for the ponytail. All right, I think that'll do it. So yeah, This is how much hair I have, so you guys have a good a good idea of how much hair you'll need. And you could need a lot less if your hair is not as thick as mine. My hair is very thick, so it's harder to hide. And another thing you can also do is leave less hair out. I probably left a little bit too much hair out. So again, I'm just putting the hair in a ponytail. Like I said, at this step, you may want to use an actual ponytail holder rather than a rubber band. I've already pressed out my hair a little bit, so I'm just going to be wrapping my real hair around the weave. And at this point, if you have a hairpin, you can hairpin your hair once you wrap it like maybe 1 or 2 times and it's clearly hid behind the weave. What I'm going to do right now is use a rubber band because I don't have hairpins here with me. So I'm just going to use another rubber band. And that's just to tuck the hair back there. All right, and so now I'm going to just be adding some conditioner to the hair. You can also add some water as well. But I'm just going to be adding a little bit of conditioner. And then I'm going to brush the hair out so you can see kind of what it looks like when it's brushed out. And the water that I had put on the hair off camera has kind of dried. So you want to make sure the hair is a little bit more damp before you try to brush it out the way that I'm doing it. All right, now I'm just teasing the hair a little bit, getting it how I want it, adjusted. And this is a finished look. Like, this is giving Baddie on a budget. This looks like a half up, half down hairstyle. And literally, this is just our headband wig. And I'm telling you, like, this hairstyle takes maybe 15 minutes at the top. The most you really have to do is getting your edges flat. But like once you have your braids up under that wig cap, you can do so many hairstyles without even having to re-braid your hair. That's why I say I leave the top part out. And sometimes I do wear it with all of my hair up under the wig. And sometimes I do a half up, half down hairstyle. It just depends kind of on how I am feeling for the day. But because this is curly hair, even with the half up, half down hairstyle, you cannot see, you know, any of the tracks in the back. This hair is very full and voluptuous. Like, I love this hair. And I will leave the description in the comment box for you guys below. You can also add a little headband if you like it flashy. All right, you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see any more hair tutorials or more info on how to be a baddie on a budget, make sure you comment below. Thank you for subscribing to my channel.